Well, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you remember yesterday in my video, I posed 5 questions to you. Now, they weren't my questions, they were from another podcast that I listened to. But today I want to ask you just one question and talk about that one thing. And it's one of the questions I asked yesterday. If you've looked at my Facebook page, you've already seen this question, but I really want to talk to you about it today. Hang on. Have you ever said or thought about saying, I didn't do this because of that? Or did you ever say, I did this because of that? I think the word because has derailed my weight loss efforts more than any other word. I didn't stay on plan this week because I had this come up. I didn't track today because I was too tired. Or I did track, but I went over points because, just insert the reason there. So I think we have given the word because a lot of power in our weight loss journey. At least I know I have. And what I'm getting at is ultimately the only person, sorry about all this noise, I'm trying to get my microphone situated. The only person responsible for my success is me. The only person responsible for your success is you. If we keep using the word because, we're giving ourselves permission to have all kinds of excuses. And what is the result? I've said the word because for the last 3 years, and it's gotten me absolutely nowhere except for putting on 40 of the 90 pounds I had lost. How about we stop giving that word so much power? How about we start owning up to our own successes and our failures and just say, well, this didn't work out. I didn't follow the plan. Or I let this thing happen to me and I made this choice. There are a lot of reasons that we go off plan. A lot of life things happen, and it does happen. I'm not saying you have to be perfect on plan all the time. I'm just saying, let's stop making excuses for ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I really mean me. Stop making excuses for my inability to make proper choices. I've been on this program long enough where I know what to do. I know the right thing to do. The right thing to do and the hard thing to do are most often the same thing. So it's time to start doing the hard thing. For me, and I have said this in several videos, losing this weight is a matter of life and death. It literally, for me, is a matter of life and death. I can no longer allow weight to hinder my health. I had a stroke a little over a year ago, and I'm no further along than what I was before the stroke. I'm no further along in my journey than I was 3 years ago. I should be at goal by now. Had I followed the plan and stayed on the plan consistently, I would be there. And I know that. And I know that I am the only person that can show up for me in my weight loss journey and on everything else. I have said I didn't stay on plan because of this life event. I didn't stay on plan because I was in a bad mood, or I was angry about something, or because this, because that. I've used the word because in so many instances. And where has it gotten me? Put on 40 pounds. That's where it got me. So last Monday, I recommitted to my Weight Watchers journey. I recommitted to my health journey, really. So far, so good. I've been on plan without fail. There were days I went over points, and I knew I was going to go over points, and I didn't make an excuse for it. This past Saturday, was one day that I went over points. My daughter and I went to a movie. We're going to another one on this Saturday, and we had popcorn. I had planned the popcorn. We went out to eat. I didn't plan that, but I worked around it. This Saturday, I'm going to do the same thing. I don't think we're going to be going out to eat again. We're both trying to save money right now. So, but I am planning on having another small popcorn without butter at the movie. We're going to see Wicked. I'm really excited about it. I'm not saying the word because. I'm not saying I'm going to go off plan on Saturday because I'm going to go see this movie. And I can't stay away from movie theater popcorn. I had my movie theater popcorn last Saturday. I enjoyed it. And I'm going to have one again this Saturday. It's not going to throw me off because I'm going to plan for it. So when I ask the question to you, who is responsible for your success? If your answer is anything but you, it's the wrong one. So who is responsible for my success? Me. Nobody else. But I'm asking you to hold me accountable. I need that accountability. I know when I had backed off of YouTube for a while, several of you were sending me emails wanting to know what was up with me, and I appreciated that. I never really left the program. I've always been tracking, not always honestly tracking, but I've always been tracking. I've always been mindful of what I've been eating. I knew when I was eating incorrectly or making the wrong choices or poor choices. I never really left the program. I backed away. I was embarrassed by the fact that I hadn't been successful following the program and just felt the need. Something clicked last week that said, you've got to do this. You guys are a great support system, so I'm asking you to hold me accountable. If there's a day that I don't post, I'm asking you, send me an email. Just ask me, what's up? Why didn't you post today? Why didn't you show us your food? Are you still on plan? I need that accountability from you. Now, I'm an online-only member. I enjoy being online-only. I did try out a meeting here once a couple weeks ago. Wasn't that thrilled with it. I thought that maybe I would want that scale accountability at the meeting place. These were very nice ladies that were there, but it was not like a franchise from Weight Watchers. It was a real local club. They didn't have the scale that connected it to your app. Very, very low tech. And that's not bad. I'm not saying that it's bad. I just I just felt out of place. So I've decided I'm staying online, or my online membership. I'm going to several virtual meetings a week. Actually, every day this week. That's how I started my day. I've started by listening to a virtual workshop. They're all talking about the same things, but it's interesting to see the different approaches that the coaches are taking, and also the people that contribute to the conversations. It's interesting to listen to them and what they're combating in their walks. So, have you ever asked yourself or said, well, I didn't do this because has made it possible for us to make excuses. And I'm tired of my excuses. And I'm sure you're tired of my excuses. You've heard me say for years now, well, this didn't go as planned because I went out to dinner with friends, or, this happened in my life and it kind of threw a wrench in a thing. Yes, I know life happens, unexpected events happen, but I remember a day. I remember days and weeks and months when those excuses didn't mean anything. I mean, those events didn't matter. I was still able to stay on plan. And slowly I allowed myself to use that word because I don't want to do that anymore. And I don't think you want to do that either. I think you want us all to be successful. I know I do. I want us all to be successful. I want us to be able to cheer those losses and cheer those getting to our goal weights, whatever those weights are. My goal weight is probably a lot different than your goal weight. I'm not very tall, and I've got a lot of extra weight packed onto my frame. So I am looking forward to the day when I can say, I made it to goal. I stopped using the word because. Losing weight is hard. Being heavy and overweight is hard. It's time to choose our hard. So with that, I'm going to show you what I did eat today on the Weight Watchers plan. Now, again, I had a very low point day. I just looked. My points were only 9. I only had 9 points. However, because I double track, I know that I've had almost 1,300 calories today. I've burned off over 1,800, actually almost 1,900 calories. I'm in a deficit right now of 625 calories. I want to be, at the end of every day, I want to be in a calorie deficit of at least 500 calories. So how I track my calories is on my Fitbit. It keeps track of all my steps and everything that I've burned off for the day. I have a spreadsheet that I keep. I've kept this for years, where I can look at, my historical data as well as what I'm doing today. I will tell you that my weight is coming down even from weigh-in day now. I'm down, since Saturday, I'm down 1.4 pounds. So, and I was down 0.8 from yesterday. So, yeah, I'm eating low points, but I'm getting plenty of calories. I know a couple of you commented on the low points that I have. And that's why I'm telling you that I keep close watch on on that calorie count. I don't ever eat 1,000 calories or less. I rarely eat under 1,200 calories. My target calories for the day is about 1,350. So I didn't quite make that calorie count today, but I was only off by just a few. I'm not hungry, so I'm getting plenty of protein, I'm getting plenty of fats. So I'm getting the calories that I need to fill me up and make me feel satiated, even though or satiated, is that the word? I'm satisfied. So even though it only showed 9 points, I'm getting a lot of my calories from 0-point foods. So, and that's okay. That's what those 0-point foods are there for. I would caution you, though, if you're going to eat a lot of 0-point foods, do keep track of your calories, because a lot of those are packed with some powerful calories, like the turkey breast that I eat. I eat a lot of ground turkey, and that is a high calorie count. I think chicken is also kind of high. It might be a little lower than in turkey, but the chicken breast and the turkey breast, they're higher in calories. Any type of protein that has 0 points usually has a good amount of calories. So if you are doing a lot of 0-point foods, please, please, please watch your calories, especially if you've kind of reached a plateau where you haven't lost much lately. It might be because you're overeating on 0-point foods. So, all right, let me pause here and show you what I did eat today. My breakfast today is some avocado toast with egg. So just two slices of the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. That is 2 points. My avocado weighed out at 29 points for 29 grams for 1 point. Of course, my eggs are 0 points. My banana was 115 grams. My blueberries are 35 grams. That's all 0 points. And I had 1 point in my coffee with 32 milliliters of fat-free half and half. So a 4-point breakfast. My lunch today is the rest of my black bean and corn salad that I had last night. Like 2 servings of that. It's still 0 points. I have 29 grams of the Good Thins sea salt crackers. Those are 3 points. And then I'm having an orange after I'm done with all this. 0 points on that. So I have a 3-point lunch. This takes me to 7 points for the day. Oh, having dessert before dinner. This is a slice of the 0-point pumpkin pie that I made today. No points in that, just pumpkin, a little bit of monk fruit, some unsweetened almond milk, spices. That's basically it. A couple eggs. So the pie itself is 0 points. This is the regular whipped topping from Great Value. It's the extra creamy, 6 grams for 1 point. So I have a 1-point dessert. For dinner tonight, I'm just having some leftover turkey breasts that I made last night. 92 grams on that. That's 0 points. It's the 98% lean turkey breast. And then, of course, my green beans are 0. And I just have some spray butter on top of those. So I have a 0-point dinner. Okay, I want to tell you that after dinner, I had another piece of that 0-point pumpkin pie. So that actually was the bulk of my calories for snacks. And it was an old recipe that I used to make it all the time. And I was actually trying it out because thinking about taking that for my dessert for Thanksgiving dinner. We're going to Idaho to the cousins to have dinner with them. Emily's going to make a regular pumpkin pie, and I think I'm going to make one of those for me. I don't think anybody else would want to eat it, but it's 8 servings. The entire pie is 1 point. So today I had a total of 3 pieces of that. 3 pieces is still 0 points. 4 and above, 4 slices and above is 1 point. So the slices that I had after dinner, I didn't have any of the whipped cream on it. I didn't need it, but I did sprinkle a little extra of the monk fruit golden on top of it, and that was pretty good. That was enough. Actually, I preferred that over the whipped cream, honestly. So, okay. As you saw, I had a good day on plan, even though it was only 9 points. It was 9 good points, enough calories to get me through the night. I haven't had anything to eat since 6:30 tonight, and gosh, it's after midnight while I'm recording this. It's really late, and I'm not hungry. So the foods that I'm eating, low points, but high quality, enough calories. All right, I will try to be back tomorrow and to show you what I'm eating tomorrow on plan. And don't forget my question. Are you using the word because just to give yourself an excuse to be off plan? Think about it and let me know in the comments below. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.